Oh, just dropped my controller with my headset attached. Uh, yeah, I had to restart because the game fucking just crashed. Unreal that the game just crashed right there. Gonna finish it right now though. I'm trying to look up this WB Games thing. So anyone join in here? So no one believe me. WB faked us out in that Rocksteady Superman reveal. Well, that's a huge disappointment. That's it, man. That's it. That's all they want to reveal was Hitman. That's the whole. I'm looking it up on my iPad now. Gotta finish the game though. Can't believe it crashed, man. I can't believe this game just crashed. No problems the whole game, and all of a sudden it crashes. Unbelievable. Are you a Hitman fan or something? I played Hitman Absolution. That's all they were revealing is just one Hitman game? What else are they talking about? What's this stream all about? Why are they doing a stream now? Does anyone know? Oh, season 2, the episodic bull crap. Well, that's weird that they would reveal it today and not E3. That's in like fucking 3 days, like 4 days, right? Strange. Let's finish this fucking game and hopefully it doesn't crash again.
You did it, Marcus. We did it.
Oh, totally random.
This is a great day for me.
Man, my stream just crashed like right when this game was about to end.
They'll have to listen to us.
So now I'm finishing it now. Hopefully it's not going to crash again.
We're free.
Totally unreal, man.
They want you to speak to them, Marcus.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Who are we? It's exactly where it crashed last time. It sounds like it's gonna crush it, man.
Amanda?
What the hell?
Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control. You can't do that.
I'm afraid I can, Connor.
So I'm probably gonna play
Don't
this
have
game a
any
few
regrets.
more times. There's
You
a
did
bunch
what
of
you were
different
designed to
endings.
do.
There's
You
probably like
accomplished your
16
mission.
total endings.
Amanda!
Like Heavy Rain had 16 different endings. So I wonder
There's got to be a way.
how many this game has. Alright. Alright, look for the emergency exit. I don't see shit. Let's fucking keep going. Oh, what's that? That's gotta be it, right?
And now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. To tell them that we are people too.
Uh-oh.
In fact, we're a nation.
I hope this is it. It's gotta be it. Reach for that shit.
Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive. And now we are free.
They're standing still and cheering. It's kind of weird. Oh god. What else? U.S.-Canada border. Outside of Detroit.
It's over, Alice.
They just get shot right now.
We're free.
Canada. Fuck yeah. After credits scene. We go wait. I'll wait through the credits. That's it. That's the game. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. IGN. No. IGN review score. Oh, Canada. A place I call me own. No, man, I live in Florida. I live in Florida. A. Yeah, I can't wait to replay this game. Get some different endings. So what do you think WB is going to reveal at E3? They revealed the Hitman right now. Well, like, what's E3 going to be? There's still a slot for Rocksteady. They're going to be revealing something at E3. So you're telling me they only did a stream today to reveal a teaser? That's all they did today? That's all they did today. That's interesting. Because WB, they don't just work on one game. There was no like racing game or another Mad Max game or something. Because I don't think the last Hitman game was made by WB. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Hank lived in your version, huh? Dun. Yeah, it finished. Are you just joining now? Yeah. Yeah, I should have finished it last night because I only had like one more chapter to go. I didn't even know there was a Hitman Season 1. The last Hitman game I ever played was Hitman Absolution. And I thought that game was pretty fucking good. Like, I really liked that game. Hey, man. Well, when this stream is over, the video will be posted on the channel, so you'll get to see the last of the end of the game and stuff. Oh, I hope it saved the... it might not save that part, actually. Because it fucking... it booted me out of the game, like, halfway through the ending. Yes, 3 in the morning is last night. I woke up like at 10 o'clock, so I only got like 7 hours of sleep, you know? Nah, it's pretty good. 7 hours is pretty good. Music was great in this game. Samaritan, were you the one that said you were making a Suicide Squad fan edit? Was that you, or was that somebody else? From last night. Yes. You said you were gonna put some soundtrack in it. What soundtrack you talking about? What's up, man? You just arrived at the ending. Ahisma. I probably said that wrong. I suck at names, man. Like I would say every comic book character's name wrong if I didn't like go online and see other people say their names. What is the original Steve Price soundtrack? Where'd you find that? Is that just on YouTube? I want to hear that shit for sure. Oh, dude, I think I am worse than Film Junkie. I got like practice a name like 5 times before I fucking get it right. I have to look at. I'll find it. I want to listen to that because there was this track in the actual Suicide Squad movie at the end when they're about to kill Enchantress and the bullet is getting thrown towards Deadshot in slow motion. The slow motion was cheesy, but the music was like really good in that moment. That was probably the best music moment of the movie, was that. So I'm interested to see what the soundtrack was. Are you going to keep any of the opening music with Action Bronson? Oh, good shit, good shit. That is part of the Steve Price's soundtrack. That's good. That was one of the better tracks in the movie. Oh yeah, dude. This Detroit game has some of the best music I've ever heard in a goddamn game, man. It is so goddamn good. So good. I should have expected that though, because Heavy Rain had amazing music. I think it's the same composer. It might be. I don't know. Yes. Are you talking about Suicide Squad or Detroit for the music in the opening scene? These are some long credits. You ever talk about Detroit? Yeah. Detroit, I mean, come on. You can't beat the soundtrack in this game. This is fucking amazing. Oh yeah, man. I'm all over the place with these live streams. I just had to do it for this game a bunch because I wanted to finish it. Very good music, yeah. But, you know, I mean, I could do them earlier in the day. Like, I could do them in the morning, probably. The weekends, maybe, during the day. Depends if I'm home. Which I am. credits are over. Thank fucking Christ. You got another trophy. %, actually did the assault. Fail 8% failed to save Simon. You could save Simon. That's interesting. Interesting. Alright. There's no end credits scene, huh? She's looking weird. Extras.
This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
Let me just unlock all of them. Should be an unlock all button. I imagine you have to play the game like multiple times to get more points and stuff. Or you just buy them from the store. Microtransaction. Oh, is this the original fucking E3 trailer that they showed? Oh my god, I remember this. Dude, I remember like what the fuck is this game? Like when I first saw it. Oh, you're South Africa. You know you're not the first person that's from Africa that watches this. It'd be funny. Wow, it looks way worse than the final game. And like back in 2013, this looked fucking amazing.
Yes.
ID.
KPC 8975.
Your eyes now.
Wow.
Cervical and optical animation.
Yeah, it looks way better now.
Now give me your initialization text.
Hello. I'm the third generation AX400 android.
This is the original
I can look after
concept
your
of the
house, do
game.
the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
Yeah, I've played Until Dawn. That game's
My name
awesome.
is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked. Now, can you move your arms?
I think I might still have it too on my PS4. Or it's at least in my like library.
Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
Ich bin ein AX400 Android dritter Generation.
German.
Erschaffen als Ihr persönlicher Assistent und intimer Beziehungspartner.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de troisième génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay. Now sing something in Japanese.
Headphone. Robot Kid and AI. Yeah, it's a good call.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
It's about to come out for PS3. Yeah, man.
Locomotion checked.
People had
Great.
no
You're
idea
ready
what
for
this
work, honey.
game was.
What's going to happen to me now?
When this dropped in
reinitialize you and send you to a store to
2013.
be sold.
Sold. I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not part of the protocol.
Oh my
Memory
god.
Components going off the rails. Okay, reporting. Defective model.
Like a
Disassemble
tear
and check
apart.
the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem
No,
somewhere.
no,
Oh my god.
Fine, I assure you. Everything is
Totally
alright.
ties into the
I answered
game.
all the tests correctly, didn't I?
Yeah, but your behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore.
This is so
I've only
fucked
just
up.
been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared. I want to live.
God damn.
Begging you.
They're gonna kill her anyway. Damn.
Go and join the others. Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
Oh my god. I bet the original game concept was just gonna be about her. The whole time. God damn, man. Like, how did these people make Beyond Two Souls? Like, that game I can't even get through, like, an hour, you know? Heavy Rain's, like, one of my favorite games. Beyond Two Souls, I can barely, like, play 2 hours. And then this game's fucking amazing. This Detroit game is fucking insane how good it is. Let's keep looking at this shit. Let's keep looking at these videos. Why not? I got some time to kill right now. Not watching no press conference right now.
Detroit. This is where it all began.
This is like more of the finished product right
World's
here.
Forge.
Like, that's an actual cutscene in the game and stuff.
The place where it all started. And it will all end.
BBS reference, you know.
One error, and I came to life. I stepped out of the darkness, and I opened my eyes. First there was the fear, the light, the noise, the cold, and the fear again. I could feel my hands shaking, my heart pounding in my chest. Life running into my veins. I wanted to live. I fought for that. I had to find out what was outside. I had to see daylight.
But you can
Feel
tell this
sunshine
game's
on my
this is
skin.
still different than what the final game
Wind
actually
on my
was.
face. To see the world. The colors. The smells.
Like, dude, the original game was just gonna be her. Oh, no problem.
But the world is not what I imagined.
Yeah, this is 2015. Oh, you could tell like a
It's
lot of
dark
the
and
in-game
cold.
cutscenes are actually done though.
It is harsh and violent.
A lot of the game
Unfair
concepts
and
are there.
brutal.
Whoa, that looked good.
It almost convinced me I was nothing. Less than an object. Just an obedient machine.
I gotta find another good game to play.
But deep inside me, I could feel something different.
I was thinking about
Gentle
picking up
and
Vampire
warm whisper telling me
since it
that
just
I
came
am
out.
Alive. I had to escape. I had no choice.
And it's about
Escape to
vampires and
love,
stuff. It looked
to
pretty
hope,
cool.
to live. To figure out what that force inside me was. Maybe I will change the world. Maybe I will choose a different path. Now, it's up to me to decide.
My name is Kara. I am one of them. This is our story.
It's crazy, like how much time, how many years it takes to make a goddamn game, and like how much it changes. Like that's like they didn't tell you anything about the storyline or anything. Let's skip ahead a little here. What's up? I want to see one about this guy. I don't know much about this guy, this character.
In the space of a few years, androids have completely transformed the world in which we live.
Oh my god,
Letting
once
androids
Shadow of
into our
Colossus
homes
goes
and
on sale,
factories,
man, I'm
the Cyberlife
totally
Company
picking
has
that
made
up.
them everyday
You
technology.
have no idea. I'm a huge fan of that
The
game.
founder of Cyberlife,
Huge fan.
Elijah Kamsky, is a very
I could beat
man,
that game in
despite
like
being the CEO of the
probably
highest
like
valued
5
company
hours.
in the world,
Like no
and
joke.
being voted Man
I
of
know
the Year
exactly
by
how to beat
Century
that game.
Magazine. He
I know
remains
exactly
a
how many
mystery for most people.
like
That's
lizards
why we
you
at
need
KMC
to upgrade
are
your
so
stamina.
excited to be here as Cyberlife opens its doors for the first time. Elijah Kamsky, could you please
I might
tell
have to
us
get
where
it.
we are?
Certainly, and welcome. We're currently in Cyberlife's
Oh, look at this
production center in
nerd. Look how much of a
Detroit,
nerd he
where
looks
all
like.
models are designed and manufactured. More than 10,000
Looks like
androids
me.
come
You
off the
look like a
production
nerd.
line every day.
Fascinating. Could you tell us what your goal was when you founded Cyberlife?
Well, I simply wanted to use technology to carry out all of our most annoying and repetitive tasks, so we'd have more time to enjoy life.
I imagine you must have faced many challenges.
Yes, there were technical challenges, but the hardest thing was to design an object that we would want to welcome into our homes. We had to imagine a machine in our own image that resembles us in every way, that moves, breathes, blinks like us, but yet is smarter and more capable than any human being. Let me show you around.
We're here in Production Unit 4. Could you explain in a few words how the androids are made?
Sure, yeah, it's very simple. We use machines to manufacture machines. The removable parts are assembled on a production line, and then we apply a synthetic skin to the whole body. A human operator checks the cognitive abilities with a pre-established protocol, and finally, the android is conditioned and sent out throughout the country. Here's the result. Say something.
Hello. I am a RZ400 model. How can I be of service?
You can go now.
You have to be a fucking super
Our androids
genius
already
to make
replacing
this.
humans in many fields. For example, they represent more than 80% of all university professors and 63% of all medical staff. Tomorrow they'll replace our soldiers, and who knows, maybe one day our leaders, to make the best decisions in humanity's interest. Come on.
I think the game's rated teen,
Replacing humans with machines has led to record unemployment of 28%.
There wasn't nudity for the whole
What do you
game.
think about the situation?
No,
it's rated M.
Okay. The first steam engines also caused an increase in unemployment. But no one today would imagine turning back the clock. Artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. What's happening here is inevitable.
These days, more and more people choose to live with an android rather than another human being. Does this development
Yeah.
worry you?
Everything's much easier with an android. They obey your orders without ever complaining. They can cook, discuss philosophy with you, have intimate relationships according to your desires. They never say no. Obviously, they are the perfect partner. Everyone deserves happiness. Why deprive yourself of so-called moral reasons when a machine can make you happy?
Many science fiction books tell the story of how machines become more intelligent than us and end up confronting us.
Like it's kind of foreshadowing the whole
Aren't you worried
game
about
right
that
now.
possibility?
I understand the irrational fears about artificial intelligence, but I assure you, that will never happen with a CyberLife android.
I don't know, I never saw a nipple.
They're designed to be
I never saw a
humans.
nipple.
They're machines. They can't ever develop any sort of desires or form of consciousness.
Are you sure?
I did everything right with North.
You can trust me.
Don't trust it. Like, that's exactly what Lex Luthor was in BVS, right? Silicon Valley, genius. Look at Zalco. I'm glad I didn't see this short. This totally caught me by surprise when I saw this in the game. When this happened, and wasn't expecting it.
In the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks,
This was totally
the cradle will fall.
spoiled me on it.
And down will come baby, cradle and all. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
This is so creepy.
When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. And down will come baby, cradle and all.
It's a creepy song when you think about the lyrics.
Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks,
He has a beautiful singing voice.
will fall, and down will come baby,
I've seen Unbreakable.
and all.
That was an awesome little tease. I've seen Split, Unbreakable, The Village. Alright, I mean, I don't know, we gotta watch all this. Soundtrack. I'll watch the soundtrack. See their full orchestra.
For the soundtrack of the game,
Oh,
we
he's
tried to be
speaking
very
another
close to
language.
what is done in film. We were constantly asking at each place in the game, why are we putting music here? What is it going to say? So we focused the music on bringing emotion, which is
Mystery
interactive
Man.
and supports the character's arc.
I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
sorry.
I've seen Mystery Men. Doesn't that have like oh, what actors in it? Ben Stiller? Somebody's in it.
We make games that are very narrative. We're really into interactive drama. So the soundtrack also had to go in that direction, supporting the three characters' very different stories. We really wanted three colors, three musical sound identities, and from there, having three composers made sense, since the story of Kara, Marcus, and Connor are all completely different.
They overspent, didn't they?
You recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz.
For Connor, we wanted a soundtrack that could be very cold and very mechanical, very machine-esque somehow. For Kara, we wanted a soundtrack that would be very moving and emotional. It was about the quest for identity, but it was also a journey about love and empathy. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic, something that would really represent the grand aspect of his quest. And we were very fortunate to find three incredibly talented composers, and working with them has been a dream, honestly.
My name's Philip Shepherd, and I'm a composer and a cellist and a producer, and Studio One, which is my favourite studio in the world. And today we're recording the soundtrack for Kara from Become Human.
Yeah, I like Connor's soundtrack a lot too.
So when I compose a big project, I often travel just to kind of
like
get
nice,
out, and get some fresh air and some inspiration.
Almost like a
and I go
soundtrack.
hiking and traveling in Montana a lot. I had a log fire in the room that I was staying in, and the flames were kind of making absolutely direct music, and it became the basis for Kara's theme, and it sounds something like this. Now, over the top of that, I found a little theme that just seemed to fit over the top, which is taking Kara's name, Kara, and just using like a two-syllable motif, and it sounds like this.
We're going to pull through this, Alice.
Pretty
as long as we're together, nothing can hurt us.
Who gives her white hair? Come on now.
And all the time that's fitting over. So it kind of works in lots of levels. And in fact, every single theme in the score has one of those elements built into it, and it becomes sort of the DNA of every single tune.
I'm gonna call. I'm probably gonna turn off the stream after this. You gave her white hair. Doesn't that make her look like a
theme for Kara?
Like a
I actually had
silver
to tap
fox?
to what it feels like
An
to
old
be
lady.
a father to daughters. I really had to tap into everything I feel about my daughters and thinking, well, if I had to write music for them and that sense of trying to protect them but also give them the freedom, that's totally where it came from. Because each composer has been given the sort of narrative responsibility for very different characters, I haven't had to sort of go into other styles. I can actually be very loyal to this particular character and sort of hopefully encapsulate her. But it means also I've suddenly become very connected to this character, and if for some reason it goes to game over earlier, I'm getting mortified. You know?
It can though, can it? Oh my god, that looks completely different.
Personally, it's always
I never saw that.
The right tone, finding the right color, I like to call it. For me, it's finding that right texture that actually sits against picture really well. One of the biggest things is I created custom instruments for Connor. I pulled out all my vintage synthesizers to be able to
Hans
capture
Zimmer
this
does
robotic
this.
person.
He makes up
my approach
sounds and
to
stuff.
all of these custom instruments is that I hear the sound in my head, and either I could just come into the piano and just be like, all right, so I'm gonna just get on the computer and just create it. I rather be able to play these instruments physically.
Oh, that's nice. You can do that.
As soon as you see Connor the first time, there is a really interesting thematic idea that you hear, and that's just made out of a Moog synthesizer, but completely manipulated in multiple ways. And it's robotic. It has a little bit of an emotional to it. He's on his mission, so you feel that as well. So it just kind of gives you that cold, motionless, with a mission in hand that you kind of feel throughout the whole thing. Because the music evolved, one of the things that I was very weary and I was very focused on was the way that the music has to evolve. So my idea
I look forward to that Suicide Squad
Connor
cut.
is a singular android that could at any point become a deviant or could actually stay as an android.
Try to keep the Joker
So I created
scenes.
a more or less Connor
I feel like the
theme,
more
and then
Joker, the better. I like the Joker. I don't know. I don't know why people didn't like the Joker.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants.
I'm a human being writing for a robot, and throughout Connor's journey, he meets someone. He meets a partner.
They haven't talked about Marcus yet.
A robot feeling, and I've met a partner that I'm gonna work with, or all of a sudden he sees a dead body. Does this robot have an imagination? Does this robot have a feeling? And if yes, how do you translate that into non-emotional music? So it basically at any point I was just like, I can't do this, and then I just do it.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
Some people are asking, have androids become a threat to our security?
When I first started really digging in on Marcus, the one thing that I really tried to capture was the transformation process. You know, Marcus is this android that evolves over the course of the game and really goes from kind of figuring out that he's more than just an android. You know, he's starting to develop kind of a human soul in a way.
Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel and let your hand drift across the canvas.
Hey, yes.
The other side of Marcus that I really latched onto was that he almost became a savior for a lot of the other androids in the game. So when I started developing the theme for Marcus, I really made it like a church hymn.
Total Recall 2070.
I wanted to be very simple. I wanted to make it
I've seen the original
I really
one.
wanted to make it almost like a Bach.
And I've seen the
tough thing with that is it
rebooted
had to
one
be
with
recognizable.
Colin
If I
Farrell.
made it too complex from a harmonic standpoint,
What's 2070?
it would be hard, I think, for people to kind of pick it out and recognize it. It's very acoustic derived, but it's also been treated with a lot of effects and things to kind of put it into the space that I felt the sound should be in. It can be beautiful, it can be haunting, it can be extremely powerful from an action standpoint. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
Definitely haven't seen it. It's a TV series.
Music is there, but it's subliminal and it's emotional, and people are feeling it, and it's not distracting. And that's tricky with a game like this, where you have to have a lot of ins and outs like that, where the music kind of has to.
I think the oldest TV show I've seen is like X-Files and like Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I think the game's
They're like
been
the
put
oldest
together
TV
so
shows
well
I'll
where
watch.
I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't ruining the emotion.
I'll have to look into it.
I got to be honest, when we first started on this path, I said, oh man, this could be pretty messy, you know? I mean, it could feel disconnected, but I mean, it's amazing how they really guided us and got us to really kind of all be in the same world, but at the same time feeling completely different. So it's really going to stand out and kind of be one of those games where people are really going to notice the music and kind of how it was crafted, and you know, and all the hard work that went into being able to pull it off.
Well, yeah, I mean, this game needs the music, right? I mean, it's just a story-driven game. You need the music. Cool shit. Yeah, if it's about futuristic shit and robots and stuff, I'm gonna love it. Alright, that's it for now. I'm gonna call it a day. I'll see you guys in my next video. I don't know what it'll be about, but it'll be about something. Take care. Bye for now.